Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Atcuji Power Delivery USB-C to MagSafe 2 charge cable. So if you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Let me get this open. So we have a warranty card here, and here we have the cable. It's a little plastic protector here. I'll pull that off. Looks like there's also plastic on the end of the connector. So with this cable, you can connect your legacy MacBook devices to a USB charger. So I'll be using this with my early 2015 MacBook Pro, which uses MagSafe 2. So this supports power delivery 15 volts to 20 volts at 3 amps to 4.5 amps, 60 to 90 watts. The DC output on it is 15 volts to 20 volts, max 60 watts to MagSafe 2 connector. The length on this is 5 foot or 1.5 meters. So let's try this out. So here I have my MacBook. The charger I'll be using is a Unitech gallium nitride charger with power delivery. So I will plug into it. And then I'll plug the other end into my laptop, like so. Now I'll go up here to the charging, and it says power source is power adapter. Let me zoom in on that. You can see it's running off the power adapter. I'll disconnect it. Now it says battery. So I have a power meter hooked in over here, and it currently is drawing 65 watts. So let's try another option here. Here I have a power bank, and I do want to say the Unitech charger was provided to me by Unitech for a previous video. I did purchase this cable myself, and this power station was provided to me by Togo Power previously. So I'll unplug from here, and I'll go into my Togo power station, and it has a PD port here. I'll plug into it, I'll turn it on, and here we're charging it with the power station. So this is drawing, I'll let this go for a second. Okay, so it's settled on about 61 watts. So let me do an example here. So the nice thing is, if you're running one of these laptops of a power station, you can run this directly with the USB-C you'll find on a lot of these power stations. Now, if I were to go over here and use this power adapter and plug this in, and this is a very efficient power adapter, I'll plug in and I'll turn the inverter on. We'll let that get fired up. So now we're seeing this at 86 watts. So doing it in this orientation, you have to run the inverter. So it's more efficient to use the PD when you're using a power station. So I'll plug this back into power. So if you have one of these legacy MacBooks, I think this is a great option for adding a charging cable, especially if you already have one of these USB Type-C chargers, which many people do. The official Apple chargers can be very expensive, and they're not very versatile. With this, you can plug it in here, and this has multiple ports on it. So if I wanted to plug in other devices into this charger, and many like this do, or like I just showed a power station, or even some cars will have PD ports, that's a much more efficient way to charge these devices than to use the big brick that came with Apple, running it through 120 volts. So that's the MagSafe 2 to USB cable. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.